Next up in my Spielberg Rewind is the Sugarland Express. Now, this is his first film that he made for theatrical release, and you can definitely see the early DNA of what Spielberg will become known for. Now, the story here is pretty simple and based on a true story. You have married small-time crooks Lou Jean, played by Goldie Hawn, and Clovis Poplin, played by William Atherton, and they lose their baby to the state of Texas and resolve to do whatever it takes to get him back. Lou Jean gets Clovis out of jail, and the two plan to steal their son from the foster home he's at. And along the way, they end up taking a highway patrolman hostage, and this whole long police convoy with media coverage just starts. And the performances here are strong, and there are moments where Spielberg's direction already feels pretty confident, especially in the way he builds tension and follows these characters on the run through this convoy. But compared to Duel, which I actually enjoyed more, this one feels like a step back in pacing and impact. Now, Sugarland Express moves at a pretty slow pace here, and while that may have worked better for audiences at the time, it doesn't really work for me, and there's some elements that definitely haven't aged well here. Things like the media convoy coverage, the police convoy, and even certain social details feel very rooted in its era. It ends up feeling more like a time capsule than a timeless thriller, in my opinion. Now, also with this movie, we as the audience know where this story is heading because there really isn't any other way that this story ends. So while we see the world closing in on our main characters remain completely unaware and oblivious to the consequences that are ahead. They don't really think that far ahead. They're just focused on getting their kid. Now, overall, it's an interesting early look at Spielberg finding his voice, finding his direction, even if it doesn't quite hit the mark for me today. I'm giving the Sugarland Express a 7 out of 10. Let me know in the comments what you think of this movie, and we'll see you for the next video.